Hi Aquarius, welcome to your love reading for March 2021. I have all the decks set up for your reading. We're going to start off with the general love reading. We'll look at your side. We're going to look at their side. We're going to do the X spread. And at the end of the video, I'm going to pull some letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on in your love life for March 2021. This is the love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. You've got Six of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. Two of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. The Wheel. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. Three of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. Queen of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. King of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. Queen of Coins. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. King of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021. And Three of Coins. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. If you'd like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. So the most obvious thing that I'm noticing in your reading here, Aquarius, is that you have quite a few people in this reading, and they are not you. You have the King and the Queen of Cups here, so this would be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. But you also have the Queen of Coins here, so this would be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. But then you also have the King of Wands. This would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. So for those of you who are single, let's just start there. If you're single, there can be lots of people kind of on your radar, so to speak. There can be lots of people that you're meeting in the month of March, because you actually have the Wheel as well. There's a lot of movement around your love life. There can be big changes. Like I said, there are quite a few people here. Now, for those of you where you're already coupled, especially with this King and Queen of Cups, if it's not a water sign, this can be a very emotional month for you. The King of Wands can also represent taking the lead if you're not with a fire sign. Okay, so let's see what else I see here. So the most obvious thing besides all the people in this reading is this. Six of Swords, Two of Coins, the Wheel. It's like there's movement here. Six of Swords, this is a relationship moving forward into a much healthier place. But then we also have the Wheel here. There's big changes. Again, for the sign of Aquarius, there are big changes. There's movement. For some of you, you may see a relationship move forward, a relationship where someone had been very wishy-washy, where someone had not wanted to make a decision about you. Maybe someone who had been kind of stringing you along, or maybe there have been other people involved. That could be why we're seeing so many people here. So there is possible movement here around someone who was maybe stringing you along, or someone who was not making a decision, where you felt like your relationship or your marriage was kind of up in the air. And Three of Swords, for some of you, you can be dealing with a breakup in March. Maybe you're coming into March kind of brokenhearted. We are going to do the X spread next. And we're also going to look at your person very carefully using this deck right here in a minute. But you also, I mean, this can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. It can also be that there's arguments, there's fighting. Yeah, but if there's arguments, I see you being in a much better place in the month of March. Yeah, especially with this. For those of you where there is no fire sign, this is taking the lead to work on your relationship or your marriage. This is effort being put in. So either you're trying to make a relationship work, marriage, or you're trying to work things out with an ex. Even those of you who are single, like there's lots of people here. You're being asked to put in the extra effort, maybe to put yourself out there. Let me get a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021? Ten of Coins. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021? King of Coins. That's interesting. So now we have King and Queen of Cups and King and Queen of Coins. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius for March 2021? And the Chariot. So the Chariot can represent the sign of Cancer. It really does seem also that like the message is that if you're meant to be with someone, you're gonna end up together. The King and the Queen of Cups belong together. The King and the Queen of Coins belong together. Everyone's kind of ending up with who they belong with. So if you're dealing with a breakup, just know that there's positive changes. The Six of Swords, there's positive changes for you in the month of March. Now here, I mean, you have victory. The Chariot, again, can be the sign of Cancer, but this is victory. You've gotten past a big obstacle because you've not given up on a person. You have a stable relationship here or a marriage. Again, this can be with an earth sign, but if there is no earth sign, it can be that you're finally seeing stability. The King and the Queen of Coins represent being in a very stable place. Perhaps you're finally, kind of feeling stable in a relationship or in a marriage. Okay, let's get a few more from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius for March? You got Nine of Pentacles. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius for March? Justice. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius? And Queen of Swords. Okay, so you would definitely be the Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female, because you are the air sign. So it seems like the message over here is that for you, again, whether you're male or female, you are getting what you deserve. You have the Justice card. This also can represent the sign of Libra, but this also can be an apology. I just placed this right next to the Three of Swords, the breakup card. There can be an apology coming to you from someone who broke up with you, someone who broke your heart. If that is the case, because that's the message of the Justice card, this person has changed. And I just did the sign of Libra, where they kind of had a big message that someone who lied to them or played them has changed, and you're getting that same message. It's just personal growth. This is someone who has grown, who has matured, someone who is a better person. So there can be an apology from someone who was not such a good person. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your person with this deck. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. The Hermit. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Temperance. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Ace of Swords. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Queen of Wands. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Six of Cups. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Page of Cups. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Six of Swords. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. Three of Wands. Show me the person that Aquarius loves. And Two of Pentacles. Interesting that two of the cards that are actually up here have appeared for them. All of these cards represent the person that you love. They don't represent you. This is their side of the story. This is what they're thinking, what they're feeling, what they want. Very similar to what came up for you. You have the Six of Swords here. They have it as well. You have the Two of Coins here. They have it as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this to see what this represents. Yeah, I mean, this person is really trying to figure things out. They've got the Hermit, they've got the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. Like they really are. If this person has backed away from you or broken up with you or taken a step back, this person is still definitely thinking of you. I mean, they have the Six of Cups here. So they're focusing on the past, on a past relationship, on your past together as a couple. They really are trying to figure things out. I mean, the Hermit he's so searching. He's trying to see the truth of what's really going on. But they also have the Ace of Swords. This person is trying to have clarity. Like, do they really want to be with you? Do they really love you? So if this person has been kind of pulling away from you, backing away from you, and you think like, no, they're making up excuses, maybe they found someone else. I don't think that's really the case, because I really see them, they're trying to get to the truth. They are kind of taking their time. They've got Temperance here, like they're not wanting to rush into a big decision. This could also be that they want you to be patient with them. They're trying to figure out the truth. They've got Queen of Wands, interesting because the King of Wands is here. So the King of Wands does represent like taking the lead, taking action. I think this person definitely does want to move forward. I mean, again, the same cards that we see underneath these cards. They got Six of Swords, so they do want the relationship to move forward, but they want things to be in a better place, in a healthier place. They also have the Page of Cups. This could be them wanting to reach out to you, communication. They want to open up and tell you what they're feeling. a declaration of love. They are coming up, you know, this is the same thing that came up for you, kind of undecided. This person can also be kind of wishy-washy. Again, they're not wanting to take extreme action here with the Temperance card, and also they're choosing to wait. What are they waiting for? They can be that they're waiting for clarity, truth. Sorry, the Hermit, which is searching for the truth, and then the Ace of Swords, someone who's trying to have clarity, someone who is trying to have, you know, kind of a clear perspective of what's going on in your relationship or in your marriage. So if they're keeping you waiting, the Three of Wands, this is why they're searching for the truth. They're trying to have clarity as far as your relationship. But I do see this person wanting to offer you a relationship again, or really wanting to reach out to you and tell you how they're really feeling. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the ex spread. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on with their ex for the month of March 2021. Aquarius and their ex for March 2021. The first card you have is Ten of Swords. Aquarius and their ex, March 2021. Two of Swords. Aquarius and their ex for March 2021. King of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for March. The High Priestess. Aquarius and their ex for March. Ten of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for March. Seven of Wands. Aquarius and their ex for March. Judgment. Aquarius and their ex for March. Ace of Wands. Aquarius and their ex for March. And you've got the Hangman. Okay, so interesting spread. Now, for those of you, if you have a moon or rising in Gemini, you may want to watch that. That reading was bizarre, and they had the Judgment card 3 times in that reading. So I thought I would bring that up. Now, for those of you where you want to reconcile with an ex, I mean, in the heart of the reading, you've got the Ten of Cups. There can still be a happily ever after. Just because the relationship is over doesn't mean that it's over for good. I feel like some of you need to hear that. There can still be a happy ending to this. For some of you, like there can be, I mean, you've got the Judgment card. You can reconcile in the month of March. This is a relationship coming back to life, a relationship that was over. It's still here. You have this right next to the Ace of Wands. There's still a new beginning here. There can still be a clean slate for you and for your ex. There is something that's kind of in the way here. Because we've got the Hangman, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords here. I mean, the Two of Swords, there can be maybe a decision that has to be made, especially if like there's another person involved. This can be that maybe this person is finally making this decision in the month of March, because the Two of Swords, which is a very difficult decision, is lined up with a happily ever after for you, a happy relationship for you, or happy marriage. Plus, there is a new opportunity here. There's 2 new beginnings side by side. So if there has been, maybe a decision someone has been making, is it going to be you? Is it going to be the other person? Are they going to leave the other person? I feel like this is working out in your favor. You also have the Ten of Swords. So some of you may feel really betrayed or hurt by your ex. This can be someone who just, who really kind of left you really just feeling devastated. The Ten of Swords is feeling betrayed and stabbed in the back. But also some of you may be feeling like, I should move on from my ex. It's time. To some of you, maybe you think that it's over. I should just move on. Maybe you're hearing that from other people. But I don't really see that in the spread. Like there's still a relationship here. There can still be a new beginning, double message. There's something else going on. You've got the Hangman. Like there's something, there's stuck energy around you and your ex that's here. But it's also here with the Two of Swords. It's like this relationship is not necessarily over. It's just stuck. You've got Seven of Wands. So there's something that you have to confront here. It can actually be that you have to confront your ex. Maybe you have to get clear answers. Maybe why they left. Ten of Swords. Why they hurt you. Why they betrayed you. I mean, the King of Cups can be someone that it can be your ex, this person that you're involved with. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Male or female, someone or rising. But I was also feeling for some of you that you could be in a very emotional place. The King and the Queen of Cups represent emotions. Trust your intuition as well. You have the High Priestess. Some of you can be hearing from an ex who betrayed you, and you're going to have to really go with your intuition. Do you trust this person or not? Do you trust them to get involved with them again or not? It can also be you that's stuck there. Let me get a few more. Aquarius and their ex for March 2021. Ace of Swords. Aquarius and their ex March. Ace of Cups. Aquarius and their ex, March. Five of Wands. So it's interesting that you have like all these new beginnings in this reading. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So there is like, if you've been kind of waiting, like, you know, when is there going to be a second chance for me and this person? There very well could be one in March. Like everything is here so that you can actually have a new beginning with this person. There is something in the way though. I'm not going to lie to you. There's something here. We've got Five of Wands. For some of you, this can be a rival. I don't always get that, but if you go back to the first spread, that was weird. You had a lot of people in the reading. Some of you, it can be a rival, but I feel like if that's the case, you already know that someone's in the way. This can also be that this person is conflicted maybe about returning. We'll see what comes up for them in this deck right here. We're going to use this in a minute because there's still, again, there's a second chance here. You can rekindle your relationship, and it can be that you can rekindle it because of this, because this person changes their mind. Like this person, you know, left you, betrayed you, change of mind. This person has clarity. That's what the message we're getting from this deck right here. In the first spread, that's still your reading. They had the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. Like they were trying to have clarity. It could be that, you know, they finally have that moment of clarity here, you know, kind of wanting this new beginning with the Ace of Cups. Okay, let me get a few more from the confirmation deck. Aquarius and their ex for March. Four of Wands. Aquarius and their ex for March. Nine of Wands. Aquarius and their ex for March. And the Wheel of Fortune. Something is definitely changing. There's movement around your love life. I still see a relationship. I mean, we're doing a spread here as far as you and an ex. There's still a relationship here. There's still a commitment. It can also be a long-term relationship if that's what you're kind of hoping it was leading to. And again, the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, big changes, big movement. Again, you have a lot of new beginnings here. So there is a chance in the month of March. And you could also be here, I mean, Nine of Wands, where you don't want to be hurt again. You started with the Ten of Swords. You may have felt betrayed by this person. They could have just, you know, they could have lied to you in a horrible way. You're on guard. You're not sure if you want to let this person in. Let's look at them. Show me Aquarius's ex. Ten of Pentacles. Show me Aquarius's ex. Interesting. Ten of Swords for them as well. Show me Aquarius's ex. Judgment for them as well. So that's here and here. Show me Aquarius's ex. Page of Cups. Show me Aquarius's ex. The World. Show me Aquarius's ex. Two of Cups. Show me Aquarius's ex. Four of Cups. Show me Aquarius's ex. Two of Swords. Interesting because that card is, I believe it is here. Yeah, there it is. Show me Aquarius's ex. And the Star. Okay, so all of these cards represent them, not you. This is what they're thinking, what they're feeling. This is what they want. This is their side of the story. Yes, so, I mean, you guys both have the Judgment card. Here's yours. Here's theirs. So I think if you're wanting your ex back, you're definitely not the only one. This person is focusing on trying to bring this relationship back to life. They're trying. First card I pull for them, Ten of Pentacles. They're focusing maybe on the relationship that you had, maybe the place where you're going, commitment. If they lied to you, because this also is a repeat card. Here's theirs, there's yours. I think that's how I had them. That they're maybe thinking about the way that they hurt you. Maybe they're thinking, you know, that how they moved on. Because I still see love here. I mean, this person may have betrayed you. They may have hurt you, not really wanting to do that. They've got the soulmate card. So this is romantic love. This person still sees you as a soulmate. It's like they feel that there can still be another chapter here. You can turn the page. There can still be a future. That's probably why we have the Four of Wands there. They're really wanting to just open up emotionally. I think this one came up in the first spread. They're really wanting to communicate, kind of maybe tell you they still love you. They're in a difficult place. Something about this is complicated because it's a general reading. It's hard to say what it is. I don't know if it's someone else, like you've got a rival, maybe you're someone's married, maybe you're in a different location. They've got an impossible decision to make here, but they still love you. They have the soulmate card. There's still a very close bond between you. This is what they want. They've got the star. Their hopes and wishes, what they want, they feel that they can't take action. They feel blocked. The star is, this is what is near and dear to your heart, which I think is you because they've got the soulmate card, but yet they feel they're in an impossible place, like they can't choose. I also see this person as depressed. They've got the Four of Cups. They're unhappy. This is depression, wanting to kind of be left alone. Yeah, they may feel also, some of them may also feel that it's just too late. They may feel that they hurt you and they can't, kind of erase that. But I do see them focusing also on, wanting a new beginning. Again, you have a lot of new beginnings in the spread. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what other messages come up for you from the letters. What does the sign of Aquarius most need to hear about their love life for February 20? I think February, sorry. What is the sign of Aquarius most need to hear about their love life for March 2021? What is the sign of Aquarius most need to hear about their love life in March 2021? Okay. Go and get you a few more. Okay. Let's turn them over. You've got E, J, L, S, X, K, T, W, P, U, O, L, E, P, Q, E, C, V, D, N, F. I have a blank one. I always use the blank ones if I dispel something and I'm missing a letter, so I'll put that there. A, E, T, and T. Okay, so you can always screenshot this. You can pause the video. Let's see what word catches my eye here. So kind of unusual because I'm seeing, well, let me just show you what I'm seeing. The first thing that I see here is Leo. Now, when we did the first spread, you saw that there were quite a few people in the reading. When we had the King and Queen of Cups, we got the King and Queen of Pentacles, we had the King of Wands. So maybe there can be a Leo who's significant. You could be meeting a Leo for those of you who are single, even those of you who are not. Of course, it can also be someone named Leo. Okay, so that's the first thing that I saw. Let's see what else we see in here. Let's see, X. I mean, that usually does come up. Let's see where we can go with this. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is weird. You got X, and then you got fed up. So you did have a very promising X spread, though. With that said, I'm seeing X fed up. It could be that maybe you're fed up with maybe kind of an off and on relationship with your ex. Maybe you're fed up with someone interfering in that relationship. You had a very positive X spread. You have a lot more than the other signs that I've done so far. You have a lot of new beginnings when it comes to your ex. But some of you may kind of be in a place where you're just fed up. Like either this is going to work or it's not going to work. Let's see what else we have here. Because I see no as well. Let's see where else we can go with this. Yeah, you have please. I think this came up for Libra. You've got please here, and this can be, because it's still here, you can have someone kind of really asking for a second chance. We've got X and we've got please. Like, please listen to me. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, interesting. We've got see you right here. This can be two things. It can be that kind of moving in a different direction, someone that you're interested in. Maybe you're not sure if this person is interested in you. I think this person definitely sees you, sees that there's interest. Yeah, I don't think I have an R here, so I'll use this. I keep seeing see you later. Some of you, I mean, I had to seeing fed up here. So some of you can be kind of letting someone go. Maybe you just had enough. I see you later. Okay. Now, not a word, but I'm seeing the name Dean. Yeah, I feel like you need a few letters. If you look at the other videos for the other signs, I had more letters than here. We have a bunch of E's. Let me just get a handful, just a few. I'll show you how many I'm getting. Just this much. I'll put them here so you can see what they are. Added an I, another E, an N, an L, a G, and an A. Okay, so let me mix them all up here. I'm seeing another name. It's actually what I just pulled. So if some of you are involved with someone named Glenn, you are meant to see this. I see Glenn here. Okay, so you've got Glenn. We also have believe it or not, I don't have another O here. So I'm going to put that blank one. There could be someone coming to you. Literally, we have I go to you. It can't be an X. Again, I bring up the X because you had a lot of new beginnings in that spread. We've seen please in here, the word please. Someone's kind of asking for a new opportunity. I go to you. This can be also somebody new. I just realized that's actually here. A new person, a new love. You know what? Let me see. I take that O. Yeah, there can be a new love. It can also just be kind of renewing your relationship, a new beginning. Or love is coming to you for those of you who are single. I'm also seeing here someone is lost. Maybe a relationship. It seems like maybe this person just kind of bailed on you and left you. It could be that this person is just confused and completely lost within themselves. Let's see, what else do we have here? Interesting. Look at this. It's like someone is finding you. Like maybe you have a soulmate that is finding you. It can also be someone that you already know. Like you have someone from the past kind of searching for you. Someone is finding you. Let's see what names we have here. I've seen a few, but let's see if anything else comes up. We saw Glenn. Let's see what else. You also have Lee. You've got Lee. You've got Dennis. Got Will. I don't have another L. Oh yeah, I do. There's Will, so it can be a William. Okay, got Ken. Be a Kenneth. There's Dina. Joe. Or Joel. If there's not a Dina, there could also be Tina. So if you're seeing your person's name here, it could be a first name, a middle name, a last name, a pet name. It's not always their first name. So I also see Paul. Let me bring it a little closer. See there? There's Paul, but it can also be, you know what? I don't have another A here. So I'll just put this blank one here. It can also be Paula. So I think I'll go ahead and leave it there, Aquarius. Like I said, you can also pause the video, kind of take a look here. There could be something that I missed. Okay, Aquarius, this has been your love reading for March 2021. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon with your mid-month reading.